Hello, Free Company. Yes, it is I, Santa Claus. I'm gonna show you guys what my rotations. As far as like crafting like the high level gear, the 320, crafter and gathering gear. It's a little long, but I haven't figured out anything else. But first things first, you're going to need these cross-class skills. You're going to need Ingenuity 2, Hasty Touch, Steady Hand 2, Piece by Piece, Careful Synthesis 2, Tricks of the Trade, Flawless Synthesis, Comfort Zone, Surrogate's Blessing, and Maker's Mark. Of course, there are some skills that you're not going to see on here that are part of the cross-class skills, because depending on the class that you're on, they already have it in their actions. Like Waste Not 2 is what I need, and since I'm on Leather Worker, I have that already. So I don't need to put that in the cross-class skills. This is why I recommended all the crafters to get at least Culinarian to 37, 38, because that's when they have the 2 skills that are needed for cross classes, and then all the other classes to 50, and then focus on one of those to 70 after that. So as long as all of them are 50, except aside from Culinarian, you'll have all the cross class skills that you need. Now, with this rotation, you want to have probably about from like maybe 480 to 500 CP. It's definitely doable with about 480. You know, depending on the skills that you use. But you should be fine either way. Alright, so I'm actually going to switch to Weaver since I already crafted what I needed to there. Let's craft this body piece. Alright. You see this quality percentage over right here. 28,000. Yeah. Tell me how it goes from, where's that? It goes from 15,000 to 28,000. And one patch. And our gear, the new gear that I have on, these new pieces here, they're not even that, they're good, they're better, but they're not as great as you would expect them to craft the new gear. But I'm making do with it. That's why I have high quality mats to help me out, because it's a very, very difficult craft. If you do things wrong, if you do something wrong, you can, if you know your skills well enough, you can adjust. If not, pray to Heidelin. Alright, so let's start with the crafting body. So I'm gonna get my HQ mats up, and I'm gonna start. Alright, so what you wanna do is you wanna start with Maker's Mark first. These are only for the high level crafts. I have something different for like the lower level ones, like the 40 out of 40 durability ones, but I'll get into that in another video. So you want to start with Maker's Mark, then Comfort Zone. You can do Steady Hand 2, but I like to do Steady Hand 1 because that 3 CP can save my life. Alright, and then you want to go into Piece by Piece twice. And then you're going to go into your Flawless Synthesis. Because you use Maker's Mark first, Flawless Synthesis is a combo for Maker's Mark. As long as Maker's Mark is active, all your Flawless Synthesis do not use CP. And this little marker here on the screen, these are all the Flawless Synthesis that you can use. It's a lot, yes, I know. It's going to take some time, but in the end, that 4 million gil is going to make a difference. Anyway, so we're going to just keep going with this. Yes, I know, it's painful to watch me do this, but it's worth it in the long run. Now during this part, you're always going to want to make sure you cap CP. For these high level crafts, make sure you cap CP. So any tricks of the trade you get, use it. There's one. I think I need about 3 to cap. And of course you're not going to get every Flawless Synthesis, you're going to fail them. You got a 10% chance of failing with these, but it's not that big of a deal because you'll be fine when it comes to the rotation. Okay, I need one more to cap, and then I'll be good. Now the flawless synthesis, they changed according to the level, the difficulty of the craft. So this one, since it's the highest difficulty, it's gonna be, that's why it's so many steps for the flawless synthesis. I don't recommend this for any other well, not anymore, not any other crafts. I mean, only if you're like having trouble. This will work for pretty much like the 1 star, 2 stars of, you know, Stormblood crafts. This will work perfectly fine for that, and you'll have no problem whatsoever. You'll be able to craft those stars, the 1 star and 2 stars, from all NQ mats. The only thing you don't want to craft from all NQ mats at this point is the gear I'm crafting now. And I'm just gonna spam the damn button now. Ignore the error on the screen. I'm just gonna spam this damn thing since I already capped CP. Oh, also the food that I'm using, I choose to use seafood stew because it gives me extra control. Versus this one, I use this one when I'm crafting like normal stuff, like basic things. But this one I use for the extra control, and it gives me 50 CP. And then I use this, which is an extra 10. Since I lost the extra 10 because I let my medicine run out, but that's okay. I can make do with what I got now. And yeah, what I normally do when I have this whole long thing at the beginning, I'm either on my phone texting while spamming the button, or just playing one of my mobile games while I'm doing this. It passes time. Makes it worth it in the end. Only 8 more to go. I'd say it's almost over, but it's not. I'm sharing my secrets with the FC people. And the link show. But secrets nonetheless. Alright, we are finished. Okay. Now, once your maker's marks is gone, you're gonna activate comfort zone. And then inner quiet. During this part though, after you activate comfort zone, and if after you activate inner quiet, if your Tricks of the Trade does proc, activate it, because you're gonna need as much CP as you want. I mean, if you have cap CP, that's fine. That's more than enough. But as far as like extra CP, just in case, you want to activate Tricks of the Trade. Since I activated inner quiet, I didn't get a proc. I'm gonna continue. Next, you'll do Waste Not 2, followed by Steady Hand 2. Now, you don't want to activate any Tricks of the Trade during this part. If you do, you will mess up the rotation. Unless you know your skills well enough, then you can adjust. But try not to activate Comfort Zone, Tricks of the Trade during this part. Alright, the rotation I used before this new patch came out with the new gear, I used Hasty Touch 1 during this part. But for this one, I'm going to use Hasty Touch 2 because it's a 10% more, the chances are 10% more to land. So you're going to match the Hasty Touches with how many Steady Hands you have up right now. So I'm going to do 5 of Hasty Touch 2. Now, while you have Steady Hand 2 active and you're doing your Hasty Touches, if a Tricks of the Trade does proc, do not use it. Instead, if you think you have enough CP, you can sacrifice. You can like ignore Tricks of the Trade and activate Precise Touch. But since I didn't get a proc, I'm not going to use it. So now you have 2 Waste Knots left. at this point, if you have enough progress, I'm just going to show you what it is normally. So, because I adjust it according to how much progress I'm at, but I'm going to show you how I normally do it. So you're going to do 2 careful synthesis 2s. Since it costs no CP, you don't need careful synthesis 3. It's better to save as much CP as you can anyway. Alright, so my comfort zone's gone and everything is gone. So I'm back to reactivating comfort zone. Then steady hand 2. I'm going to go back to a hasty touch 2. Damn it. Alright, since you have 5 durability left, you're going to activate Master's Mend 2 to give you your durability back. Now you have 3 steady hand 2s active. Just match 3 hasty touches with that. And wait till it falls off. Okay. Now, you have a 35 out of 70 durability left. This is where it gets fun. You activate Steady Hand 2. Then you activate Ingenuity 2. Now, during this part, you're going to go with your hasty touches just to get used to the rotation. Me, sometimes I'll do basic touch because it's automatically going to land instead of the hasty touch 2, which only has about 85% chance of landing with steady hand 2 active. But in this case, I will do hasty touch 2 just to show you guys. The Ingenuity 2 increases your quality and your progress by a huge amount. That's why you want to have Ingenuity 2 active at this part. So we're going to do one more hasty touch. Damn it. Alright. Since all my hasty touches are gone, I have 2 steady hand 2s left. This is where we finish it because we have 15 durability. So we're going to use Great Strides and then Birgit's Blessing. It only gave me 74. I didn't cap out with any quiet stacks, but that's okay. If it NQs, then what can you do? But that's pretty much how it goes. And you have 1 Ingenuity 2 left here. That's to finish it with a Careful Synthesis 2. That way you don't use 3. But then again, you can also use 3 if you have the CP to use, to spare. But in this case, I'll just use 2 because I know I can finish it with that. And hopefully I can get an HQ. Of course not. Yeah, just my luck. Alright, looks like we're gonna craft it again. But that's basically the biggest rotation that I use. I'll be posting more videos and show you the other rotations for 40 out of 40 and the 2 stars before this patch came out. Thanks for watching. Santa Claus out.